Welcome to HKM TV Podcast. GROW, or GROW, which stands for God Refines Ordinary Women of the Hmong District, is a ministry for pastors' wives. Our goal is to connect, encourage, and pray for one another so we can better support and serve alongside our husbands. GROW Ministry is honored that this year we can collaborate with HKM TV through weekly devotional podcasts. We are all leaders. Whether you like it or not, and if you believe it or not, we are all leaders in one form or another. We are a mother to our children. We are leading them. We are a wife to our husband, caring for him and respecting him. That makes us a leader. We are leading ourselves. That makes us a leader. I do not know about you, but for me, I not only want to be a good leader, but I want to be a great leader. I want to be a leader whom God will use to make a difference and impact others during my time that God puts me here on earth. To be a great leader, we must be great learners. One thing successful leaders have is a hunger to learn. They're always seeking ways to improve themselves and their performance. John F. Kennedy, one of our former presidents of the United States, said, "Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other." If we want to become great leaders, inspire others to reach higher and achieve greater, we must be learners. We must not stop learning, but continue to learn new things and ways to help us grow in our leadership. We know and see it clearly that the world we live in now has changed so much, and as leaders, we need to rethink and continue our learning so we can lead the people God entrusted to us. Our desire and goal for this year's devotion is for us to learn and glean leadership applications from the lives of the disciples. We see that Jesus called the disciples out of their ordinary lives and became influential leaders, impacting people not only in their time, but to this day. Have you ever wondered why Jesus called these ordinary men to be his disciples? He could have chosen people with high authority and education, but he did not. There must be good reasons why he chose the 12 disciples. So let us learn from the disciples' lives why God called or chose them. We see that the majority of the disciples are fishermen, ordinary people that have no education background of any sort. We wondered why Jesus chose these men. What do these men have that others do not have? What did Jesus see in them? One of the reasons Jesus chose or called them was because they were hard-working people. These men had hard-working ethics. A small glimpse of their hard-working ethics is from Luke 5:5 that says, "Simon answered, 'Master, we have worked all night and haven't caught anything.'" Not only these men worked hard to provide for their families, but they worked hard in following Jesus and shared the love of Jesus even to death. Because of their hard work, the love of Jesus spread across the world to generations, us included. God is still looking for such hardworking people so he can use them to continue sharing the love of Christ. Today, the opportunity and time reaches you and me. What honor it is that today God is calling you and me, ordinary women, to be change agents. You and I have been called by Jesus Christ to be leaders, such as pastors' wives, wives of elders, leaders in your own family. His calling here is for us to work hard. Our calling is not to remain still and comfortable, but for us to work hard for him and his people. Proverbs 21:25 says, "The desires of the lazy will kill them, because their hands refuse to do anything." As leaders, we often get discouraged and distracted due to high demands of our time and energy for ministry. Our work for the Lord becomes an obligation, and we miss the great blessings He wants to bless us with. We do not serve Him with joy, but we begin to resent the opportunity. Colossians 3:23-24 encourages us that whatever you do, do it from the heart for the Lord and not for people. You know that you will receive an inheritance as a reward. You serve the Lord Christ. And in Philippians 2:14-15, it says, do everything without grumbling and arguing, so that you may be blameless and pure, innocent children of God, surrounded by people who are crooked and corrupt. Among these people, you shine like stars in the world. Therefore, if we have been so busy and working so hard for God, we should be thankful and be willing to do it because we have the similar working ethic as the disciples. Would you rather be busy for the Lord or for the world? If we are not busy for God's work, Satan will make you busy or slave to the world. This is why God calls and chooses us. Let us learn and continue to be hardworking leaders as children of God for the Lord, so the love of Jesus will be proclaimed to others. Thank you and God bless. Thank you for joining us tonight. May you be blessed and encouraged by His word. Please join us again next week on another episode of HKM TV Podcast.